What up? What up? What up, peoples? What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? I see y'all coming on the X. I'm on Instagram, also Real Sabir Bay. I see y'all on Instagram. Please share this out right now. Please share this out right now. If you're on Instagram, please share it out. Shout out to my brother Marcus Jarrell. What's good? Please share this out on X. Retweet this out on X, and let's bring some people in. Tyreek, what's up? Peace, brother. So come on, y'all. This is what we're gonna do. I'm going back into the radio station real soon, y'all. So I'm trying to figure out. This is a test run, like they're doing with y'all in DC. What intro I'm gonna use when I go back to the radio station. So I'm really trying to figure this out. So I'm going to play a couple of my, tracks. Shout out to my brother DJ Derek. And please, y'all, listen. Please, if you're afraid to share the videos out, please do not comment on my feeds. So I need y'all to share them out right now, and please get these likes up. Seriously, if you got a family member that may upset them, that's on them. Tell them to create tough skin. What we do on this show is about truth, facts, research. So please do me a favor, share the videos out, because I don't get paid for this, people. So this is like really, if I'm a public servant, I should get paid. But anywho, I do this because there's a lot of misinformation floating around on Instagram, YouTube, and all these other things about Moors, slavery, is Jesus real, what cross he was on. So bring them all to the Sabir Bay Show. Welcome to the University of Sabir Bay. Let's go. Share it out. Please get these likes up. Let's get these likes up. Come on. Get the likes, shares up. X, Real Sabir Bay.
Let's get straight to the facts.
Instagram.
I represent the Moore Party. We need more knowledge, more facts, and more land given back to its rightful owners. We do not represent the Republican Party. We do not represent the Democratic Party. And we definitely do not call ourselves black, which is only a status to keep you in bondage.
Let's go.
Moors were all over the globe 55,000 years before any other so-called races.
Share it out. Share it out. Let's get these
Moors
thumbs up.
gave you arithmetic.
Let's go.
Moors gave you the pyramids. Moors gave you the writings on the wall. And most of all, Moors gave you life. So rise, because the truth can no longer be hidden. Fall of Pangea, built the world from the ashes of Atlantis. More still here, can't delete us. Pyramids rise where the truth still dances. We cross the sea, every border, carved through the stone like the Bond reporters who call it America. We call it Elsevier daughter. This is history, this is more like eternal. Before they drew up their maps and changed the lines, we was planting seeds on continents, rewriting time. Moors in Kemet, Moors in Mali, Moors in Peru, pyramids in Grand Canyon, but they ain't tell you, did they? Truth flew, burned the books, flipped the names, flipped the game. They told you were slaves when your bloodline birth flame. We ain't black, we ain't color, we the sun encoded. Carbon Kings, DNA, deep spirit never corroded. Atlantean wisdom, rise through the DNA spiral. They cloned the script, but we still got the original Bible written in stone. Not verses they revised in Rome. We was global before the globe was even called home. We survived the fall of Pangea, built the world from the ashes of Atlantis. More still here, can't delete us. Pyramids rise where the truth still dances.
Come on, y'all. Let's share this out. Let's go. Share it out. Let's go.
You call it, we call it, the killer started this history. This is more like a we survived the fall of Pangea, built the world from the ashes of Atlantis. More still here, can't delete us.
Just the warm up, baby.
We crossed every sea, every border, to the stone like a report. You call it America, we call it the building dog. This ain't history, this is more. Yeah, they split the land but couldn't split the soul. Buried our gold, tried to rewrite our scrolls, but truth leaks from the cracks in the matrix mold. Every prophecy foretold. Now watch it unfold. We were first in Asia before they said Middle East. We left the stars, built cities, You were taught lies to keep you asleep. Now the veil lifts and the ancestors speak. We are not forgotten. We are not extinct. We are the builders of time. We are the Moors. Roll with it. DJ Derek, shout out to Severe.
Oh, somebody in their feelings yet? Oh, what's up, my sister? Oh, look what somebody said. You're always showing those books, Sabir. Have you read the Quran? Questions. Negro, do you understand who you're talking to? And let me make this very clear. I don't belong to a Moorish Science Temple of America. Let me make this very, very clear for a lot of you cats. If you would like to jump on the feet, if you feel froggy, you definitely can. So let me make this clear for any of you that's in there. You can run and go tell that I, Sabir Bey, don't belong to no Moorish Science Temple. And my stuff really says Sabir Bey. I don't know about the rest of these Moors that's with these fake names, and their names is really Tommy or Gregory. But mine, it really says Sabir Bey. Okay? So I hope that answered your question. So what you should be asking me, right? What you should be asking me is, do I read the Holy Quran? That's what you should be asking me, not the Moorish Science Temple Incorporated. Ask me, am I reading the Holy Quran? This is not the one you want to play with, my G. So if you would like to come on the feed, by the time I play this next track, please feel free. So let's make this very clear for all of you. And this is why these Moors look like they clowns going up against people. So let me make this very clear for you. You ain't got to do no typing. Just come on the feed. Okay? If you got a question, I answer one or two of them. Okay? Let's go. Let's go. We're going to help you out. Let's open up the lines, baby.
Everywhere we go, people want to know who we are. So we tell them, Yasin Bey from BK, Pressure and
Yasin Bey, baby. Come on, turn it up. That's the link.
Sweet black Jesus. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Come on.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Don't keep typing. You can ask me, come on the feed and ask me. Spark the conversation, baby. But leave your emotions at the door. Your feelings.
Deep with the bass, arrangement, each piece in its place. A BK, and no LA, a boogeyman and echo DJ, a big card, yes y'all, hold it out, make it run, lift that off. I like a dog up above. When they rock, they say that's my one, that's my one, that's my one, that's my one. That's my one. That's my one.
If you keep typing, don't come on my feed. I'ma block you.
When it feel good to you, it's good for real. But when it's real, baby, that's how it's supposed to feel. Testify. Hallelujah, the private black Jesus.
Yasin Bey, baby.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Come on my feet, baby. Let's go.
Hallelujah. Sweet black Jesus. Matthew 6:33. Sweet black Jesus. Matthew 6:33. Free to believe to the book.
Matthew what?
Matthew 6:33. Free to believe to the book. Hallelujah.
Don't get mad, Moors. I'm a bet. I'm on the feed.
You've been baptized. You've been baptized.
That's what you talking about, family?
You've been redeemed.
Come on over.
Let the fish fry proceed.
You're doing a lot of typing instead of coming on my feed, my sister. You're doing a whole lot. They come on the feed and talk to me. I can answer their question if they come on the feed. I can answer it real quick. Closed mouths don't get fed, baby. See, this is the beautiful thing about Sabir. I don't hide behind social media. I don't know who you are, but I can be somewhere and I don't even know who you are. You could be a friend or foe. So we're gonna have some fun. So I just had a conversation with my sister, and she was talking with her brother, and said they knew something about the Moors, right? And I said, I'm not a Moor inside of a Moor science temple. I'm not Islam isms. I'm not with the schisms. So maybe you can go to Tahaka and I'm show for that type of talk. That's not what I am. Okay. I was way before there was a Taharqa Bey even around. That's not even his real name on any of his real documents anyway. So my point, people, do not play with me because you're going to lose playing with me. I am that dude to be played with, and I'm going to kill your career. Hey, Stan, what you call me? The career killer? Come on the feed, brother Stan. Stan, to tell you I'm the career killer. For y'all that don't understand, I've been in this for a long time. So I've been in this for I even have my sons like this. This is the original nationality card, right? It's all beat up. You see that? Make sure you get that. Make sure you get that on the back too. You see that? It says that Cherokee. So I couldn't possibly actually just did this at all. I couldn't do this. And I have all my children was like that too. So if you want to try me, go tell those Moors to pull out that red, white, and blue nationality card. The red, white, and blue nationality card, which it's not red, white, and blue. The colors are red and green. With their hand, with the stuff. Because listen, let me make this clear for some of y'all that don't understand how this works. The science don't come from America, G. The science does not come from America. So any of you Moors that want to try me, don't think I don't have the Circle 7 up there, the Holy Quran, the Circle 7 prepared by Noble Drew Ali, the Moorish literature. Don't do that to me. Don't play. Don't do that. So it was called the Moorish Holy Temple of Science, not Moorish Science Temple of America. So I hope I cleared that up for y'all. If y'all confused about something, I can clear it up a little bit more for y'all. So every time something happens, I was talking to my sister, and if she chooses to come on this feed and actually talk about it, she can. But when you speak of these things, they think you belong to a Moorish Science Temple of America. No, I don't. A lot of these Moors that y'all watch, I guarantee you haven't traveled probably nowhere. Most of these people that you watch on social media, their information it came from the books that I presented to them. It's books that these Moors will never even see, that I would never show unless they contact me. Okay. I'm going to explain these things to y'all. Okay. These are Moors. You go find out who taught Ali. That's not my problem. You go find out who taught him, and then you get back with us. So if you want everybody to see it, you go find out who taught him, and then you get back to me, and then you come teach us. Come on the feed and teach us. I'll let you come and teach us, okay? That sound fair, y'all? We'll let him come and teach us who taught him. Okay. So I can tell you this. If you travel, you may learn something because traveling is the key to a lot of things. Travel. You probably never even left your block because most of the information y'all get is online. I've been to these countries from Turkey to Tunis to Morocco to Spain, you name it. I've been there. France, you name it. I've been there. Don't get mad at me. So, yeah. So if you type something else without coming on the feed, because I know who you are, I'm just gonna put you on timeout. Then I'm gonna get rid of you. Oh, this he said Wikipedia taught. He said Wikipedia taught him. I am the teacher, and if I'm the teacher get paid, right? Am I wrong, Brandy? Teachers get paid, right? Teachers get paid. You ain't asking the question. You type something question that you get on the feed, and you ask the question. But teachers do get paid. So let me put my banner up there. If you want to go there, teachers get paid. Let's see that works. This is the last time I'm responding to you till you come on the feed. Okay, I'll let you ask me one question when you come on the live. If not, I'm going to put you on timeout, or I'm going to say go to my Chime, Apple Pay. Okay, I'm going to put. I told you. Did I say this, y'all? I'm going to put him on timeout, Brand. He's on timeout. Now I said, if you come on the feed, I answer one of your questions. And if you want to, you can actually put my banner up here before I get rid of you. I'm going to put you on timeout and let you think about how to work your Apple Pay, your Chime, your Zelle, or your PayPal. I'm going to let you figure that one out while you're on timeout. Okay? Okay, I'm putting you on timeout. I'm not defensive at all. I'm just me. You got to get to know Sabir. No, I'm not going to block you. I'm just going to put you on timeout so you can figure out the Apple Pay, Chime, and all of those stuff. Okay? Timeout. All right? Keep chatting. I know what the chat is for, but I like to see people face to face because I'm the type of person that travels, and I don't know if you're a friend or a foe. Friend, foe. See, this is the thing. This is why I don't like the Clubhouse, because Clubhouse, you can hide on Clubhouse. You know that, right? On Clubhouse, you don't have to show nothing on Clubhouse. You just get on. I gotta turn the fan on. It's hot in here. You gotta turn the look. You can say whatever you want to say on TikTok, Clubhouse, and niggas just believe it. So I'll put you on timeout too, because if you're going to come to the cipher, you can come to the cipher. I want to know about this fist and that flag. That's what I want to know. So let's have some fun. If you're not here to support, I'm fine. So you should send it to somebody who think is that great. Okay. So I don't belong to the Moorish Science Temple Inc. Okay, people, that's not. I don't have to read the Circle 7 Quran because I can quote it. It was prepared by Noble Drew Ali, but it's not what it is. But I read the Holy Quran. That's what you should be asking me. What about the Holy Quran? What does it say in the Holy Quran? I told you I was overseas and they was calling Noble Drew Ali a prophet. They was like, nigga, they'll kill a nigga over there. Okay, so I don't want no excuses. I want you to actually come on the feed. It's easy to push the button to come on the feed. It's very easy to do that. But this is the type of person I am. And I'm asked, y'all see the title, right? So focus on the title. Why haven't you never seen a slave movie? A white slave movie, to be exact. Why haven't you never saw a white slave movie? We're going to get into a lot of things, and I'm going to explain to y'all how this is set up. Why haven't you never saw or seen, if you want to be politically correct, a white slave movie? You see how quiet it get? Y'all the problem. You're all the problem. You can't even answer that like that. Nobody figured it out yet? Did Dave Chappelle do a skit? I ain't say a skit, people. We movie. I ain't saying a skit. I don't even know if that's a real person. River. I don't know, bro. You got to do more than that, family. I don't even know. Let me see something. I don't know if you real or not, because you know they be making this AI thing is insane right now. Say a couple of more things before I bring you on, brother, because I don't even know. Could you I got to test everybody on here, bro. I'm sorry, because what people do is that they make up this AI thing is dangerous, man. Okay, give me 1 second. You may be that. Give me 1 second. Just in case, y'all give y'all a heads up, just in case it's a fake page. I got to be careful, because this AI thing is dangerous, man. And I'm gonna bring him on. Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure. What's up? What's up?
Thanks. I feel honored for being on your show. Sorry, I'm some drunken degenerate, and I just found your thing. You have nice hair. What's the topic? I'm not AI. What's your topic?
I was just asking, why haven't you never seen a white slave movie?
Oh, that doesn't really benefit Hollywood, and it doesn't benefit white people in general, right? They rather see the black variant of that, because that's the part that they myopically connect with, but they don't give a shit when before crackers ever set foot on Africa, when y'all had each other as slaves, like when Shaka Zulu took over the Ndwandwe and the Thetswa people and all that, and subsumed them under one umbrella of blackness. No one gave a shit, because there weren't niggas to point it out, and lynched niggers, and niggers raped white women 20,000 years. So if you're gonna kick me, bro, but you want to fucking
Listen,
talk?
let me tell you something about this.
I hate niggers. I'm a fascist. Go ahead, man.
That's okay. I hate niggas too.
What?
What? I'm a
what? All right, I won't get you flagged. I'll put them away. Sorry. Tell me more.
Let me tell you something. I don't even give a damn about guns. I've been shot 5 times. I'm the type of nigga you don't even know. We say nigga all day long, but let me explain this to you, but you don't understand. I've been shot multiple times, brother. So guns, I don't know if you've been shot, nigga. You don't know what it feels like, but I've been shot multiple times. I got bullets in my head, bullets in my chest. I got them all over me, brother. I got 30-30. Let me show you something. This is a 30-30 slug right here. One in and out.
Oh, wow.
I got a 38 slug in my head and a 38 slug in my chest. You think I'm worried about anybody, homie? You been shot? That's the key. So
no, I just been to Lee County jail with the niggers like a bunch of times for 3 months, and it sucks. But that's it. No, not really. Not really, dude. No, I never.
Let me say this to you, because I don't want people, because like you said, the flag thing, right? The nigga word.
I'll stop. I'll tell you what. I'll be a man on this. I'll stand on business. I'll actually subscribe to you, because we weren't a pussy Sable, and you didn't kick me. There you go. Even if you hate my cracker ass, and you should.
Okay, brother, but
subbed. No, I'm your sub. Go ahead. I'm your subscriber.
No doubt. I'm glad. At least you care more than most of the people that troll don't come on here. But let me explain to you what the word is, because I'm not offended by that. Because for number one, I'm from the East Coast. Anybody from the East Coast, whether you Puerto Rican, Dominican, whatever, Trinidad, we all say nigga. If you know what the nigga word means, the word nigga is nigas. Nigas is a god. Okay, the nigas. You could say nigger, but the nigas is from Ethiopia. It ain't upsetting me, bruh. What upsets me is when people use the word black, because that relates to slavery. So I'm not a black man, and I don't think do I look black like this?
Do I look like this? Let me get back to. I'm sorry. I'm looking. You did. I gotta be honest. Like you kind of look. You look like a very light skinned, like red bone or yellow bone black. Like you don't look like a black nigger. So I watched the language, but like, yeah, you know. I mean, dude, come on, man. You're obviously Caribbean or something.
I'm Caribbean, right?
Why will you not kick me for this? I'm curious. What?
Let me explain this to you, brother. Let me explain this to you.
We can't be brothers, but thank you. You're a nice guy. I don't think I want to hang you. I want to hang most of your people and burn them to death in a giant pit with the sand niggas, the niggers, AO, strip them nude, kill them.
Yeah.
They're not human. Go ahead. I'm a fascist.
Okay.
Reviler rat. I give you all my shit, man. Go ahead. And the chat. You tell your people. flag it, do it all. Go ahead.
Okay, so
I
let me
work
help-
insurance. I'm in Cape Coral, Florida. Come kill me, niggas. Go ahead.
He's in Florida, so y'all.
Yeah, Cape Coral, niggas, kill
hold
me.
Up, hold up. I gotta mute him now because look, this is the kick. We enslaved you first. We did. Oh, you want to see that part? We enslaved Europeans. All of these Europeans that y'all don't know, they come from you. They come from the Moors. So this guy on here, he's my child. He said, "Why did you kick me off? Why would you get mad? Why would I kick you off? I mean, you got to discipline your child, my G. You're my child. You come from me. You can go find your. Let me explain. Let me show y'all something. How crazy Malcolm used to say this: be cool, calm, and collective. Let me ask this dude his background. What's your background, homie? Where you from?
Where am I from, or what's like my
lineage?
Oh, my sub race, yeah. So it's half. You'll laugh at this. I shouldn't tell you this, but it's true. It's half Sicilian, so I'm not a big fan of the sand niggas, as you can imagine. The Amazigh, all those pieces of shit.
You should study the Moors and Sicily.
Yeah, I have, and I hate them, but there's nothing I can do about it. Anyway, we did it to the Jews in Rome. Is like 135. It's the whole thing. Anyway, the other half is like real white. But no, listen, man, real quick. I used to believe that every person was worth their merit. I never saw blacks as different than me until 7-8 years ago. I started studying this, and I started seeing what your kind does to us. That piece of shit, Carmelo Anthony stabbed that cracker kid, Austin Metcalf, and fuck you in the chat, by the way, and fuck my chat too. Sorry, the people on BitChute.
That's okay. Let me tell you something about him. My father used to drink, right? Let me be.
I drank a lot. It's the only therapy I have. Let them trash me. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. This is not a trash show.
I want them to.
Hold up. You know when you drink, people tell the truth when they drink. This is why I never drink. Let me explain this to y'all. Why do you think that Shannon Sharpe, Drink Champs, all of them have alcohol on those shows? Have y'all ever noticed that? They have them on them shows. Why? Because niggas are going to start telling. Right? This is why I don't drink. Malcolm used to say, be cool, calm, and collected. What I just said to him wasn't harmful, was it? I said he was my child. He just said he was from Sicily, right? Italian or whatever, right? If you know the history of Sicilians, the Moors were there in Sicily. I don't know how many places y'all went, but I can actually tie the Moors into all of this to make it make sense. So I don't hate nobody. Hate is not even in Sabir Bey's vocabulary. So you can get them emotional black people upset, but I don't even like black people. Black people killed my son. I could be upset about that too, right? No, but everybody has a chance to learn something. Okay, so he is a descendant of a Moor. He just don't know because he was never taught that. But he should go do some research on the Moors, deep. And this is why when you watch that movie True Romance, you should go watch True Romance.
I have.
Remember when he said when the Moors went in there, they fucked all your women, and he said it's a fact.
Yeah.
Did he say that? Remember that part in True Romance? You know that Quentin Tarantino, what he is? He's an Italian. You do know that, right? He's Sicilian.
I know that. He said, "Are you Sicilian? What are you?"
Listen, the original Sicilians look like me. They're dark.
Nah, they look something between us, mate. They look something
between this to you, bro. I know Joey Molino in Philadelphia. He's motherfucking Sicilian. He's a nigga. Period. If you know the history, anybody from Philly knows the history. Know the history about the Moors. So I was in Philadelphia one day, and they was taking this. They tried to take Columbus statue down. I never forget. I told y'all this story. If y'all can find the video, y'all can find it. I got off the airplane on Broad Street, right? And as I'm on Broad Street, I'm coming down, and I gets out the car, and the Black Lives Matter.
Oh, nigger lives don't matter at all.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Hold up. Don't worry about that, y'all. Stop. Yeah, we got all these other
people. I had a white cracker to tell me nigga lives don't matter. Go ahead.
Listen.
The black man on his channel was talking nigga. Show ass up, cracker.
Hey, listen, y'all should get together if y'all want to argue with each other. But listen, this is not what we do this over here, brother. I grew up with dealing with drunk people. My father used to drink and whip our asses when he came home.
Continue, sir. I subscribe to you, by the way, when you fucking kick my ass. I hate you and I want you dead, but I kind of like you as an individual nigger. Go ahead.
I thank you, but you should never hate nobody. But you should really say that to me in my face.
Your kind shouldn't. Yeah, I would, and you'd be violent. I'd be violent back. What the fuck would it prove? Go ahead, man.
I just listen.
Yeah, Yeah, you smoke.
We're not going to go there, brother. Chill. As I'm on Broad Street, I gets out the car and I go down to the crowd of Italians. And I'm standing there telling them about the Moors. And it was only about 2 black people at that Black Lives Matter taking Columbus statue down. 2. Everybody else was white. And then I said, now it makes sense. Because black means bleach. It's BLEAC. So maybe that's what it was. Black Lives Matter, my nigga. Y'all don't get it? So it's the funny part about me. It's nothing that nobody can say that can upset me. I've learned from Malcolm X. Be cool, calm, and collective. I'm fine. I am fine.
Yeah,
So
BLM, baby, BLM, Black Lives Matter.
No, nigger lives don't matter. Very few.
Okay,
Hey, yo, sorry.
You drunk. Let's chill back. I let him talk for a while. I told you I'm going to let you talk for a while. But he's drunk. It's okay. But see, you talking to a real dude from South Philadelphia. I'm not one of these niggas that get on social media looking for fame. I've been through the trenches.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you.
I'm fine with it. But I also know drunk people also growing up. If my mother used to own bars, I'm no drunk people. I know how you have to handle drunk. I hit my father because he was drunk one time and I was upset. I didn't mean to do that, but he was drunk. You follow me? And I don't.
Was that guy drunk? Was he drunk?
Well, he said he was drunk. He already said it. He said he was drunk. He said it.
Can you bring him back up? He was actually quite entertaining. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, he was. I'm gonna bring. He can come back on. But the thing is that I want people to understand that this is why I don't do drugs. When you can listen, bro. I used to hustle in Philadelphia. Let me explain this to you. And anybody is a real dude there, you know what I'm talking about. We used to get smokers to clean our cars for $5 better than the car wash. Matter of fact, we can give them $2. Maybe we give them a crack and they'll clean it better. The inside, outside, underneath the motor, goddamn, the whole 9 yards, right? When you can control a person, right, through alcohol, drugs, money, right? All of these things, right? Just like sugar is a drug, but now they call it sugar. But sugar was a drug. How did this come about? Because we sold sugar to the white man. That's a fact. Y'all better study the history. And it was crack, nigga. It's liquid crack. Today, we use Kool-Aid. We use white sugar and everything. And this is why we have the highest rate of diabetes. Because we're eating a European.
That's facts. That's facts. Yeah, that's facts.
And if I tell you that I can give you something to kill it, you will get mad at me. I got 2 things that I take every day, probably 4 or 5 times a day. These 2 things. Black seed and oil of oregano.
Do you take blue methylene?
No.
Do you know what it is?
No, I take blue algae.
Blue algae. Ooh.
See how funny this is? So for somebody that tries me, I let you try me and I let you keep talking. So the reason why I didn't get rid of you because I'm just like you. I'm going to let you talk, right? And this is how you get to know the individual. You know where their mindsets is at. I used to do this on radio for a very, very long time. So I'm going to let you talk long enough so you can tell me what you don't know, because I'm never going to tell you what you don't know. And I'm not going to get upset with you calling me a nigga because I say nigga, and I don't care about you calling me a nigga because that had nothing to do with me, because I'm going to explain to you what nigga means.
I'm here to learn. I'm here to learn. When a black person's talking, I shut up and I listen.
Most Def did an exhibit in New York, and y'all can probably Google it. It's called the Negas exhibit in Brooklyn, New York. Before I was going to go back overseas, he invited me there. The illest thing that Yasim did, everybody that came in that museum, you can look it up in Brooklyn Museum. It's called the Negas. Somebody Google it, make me out of a liar. Dave Chappelle was there. Q-Tip was there. Everybody had to put their phone in this little pouch, right? In a pouch, except me. Everybody put their phones in a pouch. And the reason why I'm saying this is because Yasim travels. Yasim is most deaf for y'all that don't know. He has an exhibit in there about the Negas. And if you know history about the Negas or the Nagas, which is on Star Trek, the little short brown dude, the Nagas or the Negas, y'all better study history. So Europeans will never tell you this. You can put the Moors history in everybody from Trinidad, Barbados, Ireland. I did a video on the Irish Moors. You can Google the Irish Moors. Irish Moors. Look up Kenneth McAlpine, the Moor. You'll find Kenneth McAlpine. You can find the Moors in Italy. But the reason why people don't like the word black, right, is because it has something negative to it. So what they did, they had to take you from being the Moor to the nigger, to the Negro, which is Spanish, and to the black. Let me explain this to y'all one more time. In Spain, which I'm always there, they would say Negro or Morisco. Let me give you an example. Or what it is. I bought this book in Spain. These are Moriscos. These are Moors. Spanish Moors. These are Spanish Moors. This whole book is in Spanish right here. In Spain, they would say Moros or Negros. Right? In the
Philippines, they say Negroes.
They would say, yeah, they say Negro. It's Spanish word. What was first? English or Spanish? What was first?
It's black. Spanish? Negro means black. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Right? So if they use the word Spanish word over there, right? What was first? English or Spanish? What was first? English or Spanish?
I would say English.
No, it wasn't. Come on, bro. Spanish was first, bro. Spanish. The first.
¿Qué pasa?
Okay, so just bear with me.
Okay.
This is bought in Spain right here.
The name Negro. That's a crazy book, bro. What the hell?
Oh, you have no idea what I know. This is why when you mentally know this is in my head. I don't.
Yeah, you got some Negro. You have the collection Negro books, bro. What the
crazy part is we don't really know history. And this is why
that's it, man. That's it. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Like, we need to know the history.
You don't get mad. You ain't getting mad at me. Nigga, dogs get mad. Nigga, I get even.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it, baby. That's it, man.
Dogs get mad.
Yeah.
I get even. Not mad.
That's what, that's exactly what we did. That's exactly what we did to the Jews. We got even. We built Auschwitz. We said, hey, listen, we need to put you guys in a camp. And that was it. We didn't get mad. We got even. We got even with them.
What Jews you talking about, though? What Jews?
I'm talking about the Jews.
Okay, you talking about, hold up. I'm gonna help you out, bro. Give me 1 second. Jews? Hold up.
Sorry, I got a cup of tea.
At least you ain't got no alcohol, though.
No alcohol, man. I got tea. I got my Yorkshire.
Let me help you out, bro. Give me 1 second. So when I said
I got my Yorkshire tea.
When I said what Jews, right?
Yeah. You gotta educate me. I don't know, man. I'm stupid.
Talking about these Jews?
The Jew a Negro? That's a crazy book, bro.
This Negro? This Jew?
Damn, we got the Negro Jew book.
1910.
Yo.
Oh, matter of fact, are you talking about these Jews from Italy?
The Jews of Italy? Bro, your book, I need your book collection.
Are you talking about these ones?
What the?
Which ones are we talking about?
The Call to the Hebrews. Damn, bro. What the? How long does that shit go back?
1878. Which one do you want to talk about? These Jews?
Yo, so wait, bro. Are you telling me the Jews are black?
Yes, they are. They're not black, but they're Moors.
Oh, what?
They're Moors.
Oh, dude, you're kidding. Nah, bro.
You ain't got to believe me. You can go research.
No, that's crazy. I never knew that. See, I'm learning. I'm not, bro. I'm just learning from you, bro.
Let me share this with you. I'm gonna show you something. Give me 1 minute.
Man, show me, baby, show me.
I'm gonna pull up the book so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. For y'all that don't understand how this works for me. All right. So give me 1 minute. If I can find it. Did I keep it up here? Give me 1 minute.
Damn, bro. Yo, so did we gas blacks in the Holocaust?
They were the ones that you're talking about is not the original ones.
Wait, what?
The ones that you're thinking is not the original ones. I'm going to show you something, okay?
Damn. Damn. Okay.
Here you go. I'm ready. I'm going to show y'all something. And give me 1 second.
All right. No rush, man. No rush.
That right there.
Okay.
Here Can you read that on the screen?
Yeah, I'm reading it right now. I'm reading it right now. Under the heading of the present condition of the Moorish Jews, an opportunity will be afforded of dealing further with these. Oh my gosh! You gotta be kidding me!
This is from a book from 1878. I've been over.
1878.
Yes, I've been over there many times.
Damn. Okay.
So
Damn. Okay.
I'm going to give you another one. I'm going to give you step by step.
Damn.
So just bear with me 1 second. That was from
I got-
1878, right?
Okay.
When you see me,
Wait, are you Jewish?
I'm the original Jew.
You're Jewish.
I'm the original Jew, and I can explain that to you also, so you can understand
Yo, what?
what a
Okay.
Jew and a Muslim is. It's one and the same thing.
Wait, Jews and Muslims are the same.
One and the same, brother.
Okay.
So you see what I have on my head, and you see what's on my neck.
Damn. Wait. You're a Nazi? Are you a Nazi Jew?
He said, "Am I a Nazi Jew?"
Yo, what? What the heck? Yo, this is crazy, bro.
He asked me, "Was I a Nazi Jew?" I like this guy. Hold on 1 second. He said, "I'm a Nazi Jew."
Hey, listen, I don't know, man. Like, Black Nazi, what the freak is that, bro? Yo, what the hecky? Yo,
You start putting all this together, start making so much sense.
yo, oh my God, bro.
Once you start traveling and you see things, you understand. I stayed in the Jewish community in Morocco. Okay. Once you understand, I'm gonna take you back to 2003 for the people that think I just walked into this yesterday. I'm gonna take you back to 2003 with my son. He was 4 years old in this picture. Hold up. This is my son. He was 22 when he got killed. That's my son in 2003. I want you to see what's on my neck. Give me 1 second.
That's the Star of David.
So if you know that history, that Star of David came out of Turkey.
Damn.
Once you start, and you see me with a fez on my head. So the reason why people confuse is you do have people on these platforms that truly don't know history.
Damn.
Have no inkling of history at all. But they'll tell you Islamism.
Yo. And I'm sorry. Hey, listen, I'm not, side note, I'm sorry about your son, man.
It's all love, man. From a law we come from and a law we return to. That's how I look at life. Everybody has a mission in this life. Everybody has a calling in this life. And some people don't know their purpose in life. That's why other people put you to work because they know what their purpose is.
Oh, man.
This is the thing that people don't understand. You have our own people that look like you and I would do more dirt to you than a little bit because of jealousy, envy, and anger. And that's the problem with most of our people. This is why you don't see me getting upset with these dudes about you can't call me that and tell me these things. Because if you told me to go back to Africa, I'm gonna tell you to go back to where you came from. Where you want to go back to? If you Caucasian, where you gonna go back to?
Europe?
No, we was there, baby.
Damn! Wait, no way, bro.
Dude, do you understand? This is called factology. You can do your research on all of this. We was in Europe. It was the Moors that was there.
Damn, wait, pause. Wouldn't that mean even though I'm white, deep down really I'm a black Jew?
You ain't white. What's your background?
Damn, wait.
What's your background? Where you from? Your lineage? Where you from? What's your
Wait,
background?
I'm a black Jew. I'm a black Jew.
But black is an adjective to describe something.
No, I'm a black Jew. Dude, I know it now. I know it now. I'm a black Jew.
Moorish Jew.
Let's go, baby.
Moorish Jew.
I'm a Moors African Jew, bro. Let's go. Let's go. I got the N-word pass now, baby.
No,
Yo,
it's not about
fuck.
the N-word pass. I'm gonna say this to you. You better be very careful who you say that around. I'm just being real with you.
No. I'm gonna say it every day now, baby. Hell yeah.
See, this is why you don't tell people certain things, because then they'll say, "Oh, Sabir told me I could." I didn't say you could say anything. I say you.
You just said it. You just said it. You just said it. You said I'm a black Jew.
Listen, but you have to use it with caution.
You said I got the. You just gave me the Infinity Stone. You just gave me the last Infinity Stone.
Hold up.
I have the power.
Oh. This person FBA always on the feed, but never comes on the feed. I have your
yeah.
Yeah. Why don't they never come on the feed? Why is they
scared?
But I got Europeans
scared.
On the feed.
Yeah, scared. FBA, dude, FBA are scared, bro. They're scared.
So let me tell you something about this. Let me explain this to FBA. But first of all, let me just let y'all see my shirt.
Yeah, that shirt goes hard. That shirt goes hard.
So let me explain this to y'all. Just fall back 1 second, brother, because somebody's saying doing too much. At least, hey, listen, why don't you come on the feed, sis? Y'all let that brother vent. You're not asking. This is the crazy part about black people. You will sit here and say whatever people are doing, but you just quietly saying, "I'm working right now. I ain't gonna get on the feed. I'm working right now. I ain't gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that." Because niggas, y'all can get on the feed too. Y'all can get on the feed. It's open. I ain't gonna call you a tether or a coon.
Yeah, why does she want me dropped? I don't understand.
Thank you, Brandy. He needs to be here. And that's
Thank
the thing.
you.
The ones that don't want to be here is the ones that hide behind social media. Those they are the problem. Y'all are the problem because you ain't got the heart, whether you're a woman or a man. I don't get upset about these things. I don't get upset about somebody. I'm not. If I really thought I was a bitch, you're not. Because most of these niggas are bitches.
Yep.
Reality.
Facts. Facts.
I don't hide behind social media. I take the good and the bad. You can't threaten me. You can't tell me, "Oh, I'm running." No, I'm not. None of these things. I'm cool. I'm fine with it. You talking to 100% man. I'm not one of these dudes that watch on social media looking for attention. I don't care if you disagree with me, but I'm gonna make you go research what I said. That's how I am. And this is why most celebrities don't do anything, because y'all crucify them. Jennifer Lopez is a nigga from the Bronx. They got mad because she used the word nigga. They say nigga in the Bronx. The Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, the Trinidadians, they all say niggas. They say nigga more than we say nigga.
Nigga.
I'm going over here, my nigga. I'm going to go this, my nigga. Oh, you got to be sensitive, but yet you're not sensitive to the word black. You follow me? You should be upset and pissed at the word black, because back in the day, if you called somebody black, you got into a fight. Now they made you comfortable. So what they do, they hit you with this thing called the Novocaine. Don't why you saying you out, sister? Don't get mad. I'm just being real with y'all. I'm just being a
damn.
This is the reality about our people, brother. We don't want truth. We want people to pacify us. This is not the pacify show. And this is why Malcolm was on those shows with these Europeans. You go watch Malcolm on the show. When the dude said, "Well, did you go to court to change your name?" He said, "Well, you didn't go to," he said, "I don't mean to respond this way." He said, "But you didn't go to court to take my name." That will be me. Why would you ask me, is Malcolm your real name? Why would you ask me if this is my real name? Right? And then if I tell you it was taken from me and I'm coming back to get it, you follow me? I'm coming back to get it. You're going to have a problem. Then I got to go pay you to change a name that's not even my name. Make that make sense. Make that.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen. I'm gonna tell you right now what the biggest issue that we have right now. It's the fake Jews. It's the Jews who think they're the real ones. It's the fake Jews. Yes.
And that's what it is.
Me and you are on the same page, bro. Me and you are on the same page, bro. It's these fake Jews.
Let me tell you something about. Do you know that Vlad is a Jew? Did y'all know that? Did you know that Vlad is a Jew?
Yeah.
Y'all know Vlad is a Jew, right?
Yeah.
Where is he from, though? He's a Jew, but from where?
Educate me.
He's from the Ukraine, bro. Let me tell you what he just did. He just had that boy Tariq Nasheed on there, right? We would get on a show, like he would never have somebody on the show that would talk about real history. But he had Tariq Nasheed on and Lord Jamal on there. If you don't like Jews, why are you on them shows? Here's Vlad's history right here. Where it is right there. Ukraine. to Ukraine. There you go. That's Vlad.
Wow.
But yet Tariq would get on a show and disrespect another brother, right? Which is Umar
Yeah.
Johnson. Even though I don't have an issue with Umar. Umar did a lot of stuff to me, not personally, but he said things,
Yeah.
right? But you think that Vlad would have me on his show and have a conversation? I don't think so.
Nah,
You know what I would ask-
no way. No way. No
You know
way.
what, Vlad, you ever ask Vlad, where you from, bro? I'd be like, what kind of Jew are you? Which one?
Damn.
What kind of Jew are? What kind of Jew you are, Vlad?
Damn.
Poland. Here you go. Where was he from? Which one is he from? Which one is Vlad from?
Damn.
See, they bring brainless people on the shows like Tariq Nasheed. That's what they do. Brainless people on there,
Yep.
right?
That's it.
And what he does is make one go against the other. And he has this funny laugh, and Vlad, he really laughing at you niggas. He really laughing. So he bring dudes on the show like Tariq Nasheed to disrespect another brother and get paid off of that. That's kind of crazy, right?
You got to get on. You got to get on Fresh and Fit. That's what you got. You got to get on Fresh and Fit.
I don't even know what that is because you shared a video to them. I don't even know what that is. What is
Yeah. I'll have to share a bit. Do you know who Nick is?
Who, Nick Cannon?
He said Nick Cannon. Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes.
No, I don't know who that is, man.
Nah, I got you. Okay, fair enough.
But,
He said Nick Cannon.
Yeah, I know Nick Cannon. I used to have his number. You know,
Yeah, Nick Cannon.
I know a lot of people in this industry, brother. Trust me, I know a lot.
Damn.
I told you, you can Google my name.
Damn.
Somebody say it's a big podcast, Fresh and Fit. I don't even know. So if y'all know
It's a
somebody
big
about it,
podcast. Yo, Fresh and Fit. These are my boys, bro. I'll have to get in touch. I'll have to get in touch with them. I'll have to share a video from you, and I'll spread it to them, and maybe
No
I can
doubt.
try to. Yeah.
oh, you know what'd be funny? The weirdest thing ever, like people don't know it. I'm telling my sister right here, Brandy. I said I was having a discussion with her about something that happened, and we going back and forth, right? And I'm telling her to text an individual, and it's going back and forth, right? And I'm asking about Orthodox Tawahido, Christianity, right? Which is the original form of Christianity. Tawahido. And Tawhid means one. Tawahido means one, and Tawhid means one. It's one and the same. So I'm saying how it was connected. So then I said, ask this person what kind of cross Jesus was on, right? I said, ask them what kind of cross Jesus was on. I'm gonna ask these Christians, what kind of cross was Jesus on, right? Did y'all believe in it? Well, brother, Jesus wasn't real. It was a nigga out here, somebody named somebody, if you don't want to say Jesus was real, but he was somebody, right? So I told her to go ask the Christian. This is the dictionary, right? American Heritage, right? I said, go ask the Christians, what cross was Jesus on? Which cross was it? Somebody help me out. You see all those crosses? What cross was he on? But you got that one cross that everybody keeps saying he was on. What cross was he on? See, this is the thing. The key to this, people, everything you're looking for is already inside you. You're the alchemist. You're the change. If you go back and watch that book, the Book of Eli, with Denzel Washington, I love that man. How did he memorize the book? He ain't supposed to see, right? Remember, he didn't see. He knew everything. And they was trying to get the Bible and say, we can take the Bible. We can control the people. Because people was believing in that. If you watch 12 Years a Slave, it's another movie that you got to watch. They taught the slaves to be obedient in 12 Years a Slave. Be obedient. That's what he did, right?
How come you see so many Jewish movies like The Boy with the Striped Pajamas? Like, I'm tired of all these like fake Jew movies, bro. I'm so tired of seeing the fake Jew movies about the Holocaust. And bro, listen, I'm telling you right now, dude, it was not 6 million or billion, where the fuck the number is now, you know?
Somebody said, I've been watching Sabir for over 20 years. He's the best, hands down. I don't think they want to know about that one right there. But let me ask you a question since you're on here, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? Can you copyright the word of God?
can you copyright the word of God? What do you mean copyright?
That's what I said. Can you copyright the word of God? Yes or no?
I don't know what the hell you mean by that.
Okay. So can anybody else answer that question? Because I believe it was very simple, right? Can you copyright God's words? Maybe I should say it that way. Can
Copyright God. I can listen to his words. I can hear, I can listen to what God has to say.
But okay, so somebody said no, right? Okay, see how the answer was? No, you cannot. Period. God is not a playwright, right? So when you pick this book up, you're going to see it says copyright in the beginning. So it can't be God's words then. It's man's words. Oh, brother, but the Spirit spoke through me. Okay, then I can write something too and say that God spoke to me. How about that part? And you wouldn't believe me. You'll try to crucify me, right? But if you open it up, that's like copyright. Try to take something to Kinko's or Staples and try to copy it and see what they say. If this got this inside the book, they're going to say you can't copyright that. You can't copy it.
Damn.
See, the problem is we don't use logic and common sense.
Damn.
Hey, I'm a different kind of dude. I used to have debates with Christians all the time.
Damn.
So understand.
So you're saying the Bible's fake?
I didn't say it was fake. You got falsehood mixed with truth. The original books, right? Read these books. Let me explain.
What
this
the?
Let me explain this to you, bro. These are what's missing in the books.
Yo, what?
This is what's missing in the Bibles.
What's that?
Oh, you never heard of the book of Enoch and the Negas, the Kaba Negas? You never heard of these things?
No.
Oh my gosh, brother. You can't see, this is the crazy part. I keep trying to tell you. I used to have these debates with Christians a long time ago. I just walked away from them. Pew! Because this is why you don't see me on Silent them shows.
Wait, who's that? Who just joined us?
It's my brother. I think that's my homie. Down south, family.
Yo,
Yo, what's up? What's up, my nigga?
What's up, my nigga?
what's good with y'all?
So the crazy part is we so emotional creatures. You should be upset because somebody called you black, but they pushed that black thing out to everybody. You know who I like? Real rap. I like Keith Stanfield. Let me play something for y'all. Give me 1 second. I like Keith Stanfield. You know who that is? Let me tell you. You don't know who that is? When I show it, you're gonna say, "Oh yeah." Let me tell you what happened. You know how when you know something's not right, and everybody that's on X, because I got to get text somebody people, so I might get off of X. Y'all should come to my YouTube channel, Sabir Beige.
Wait, why are you leaving X?
Oh, because I got to text somebody. I'm on X and I'm on Instagram. So I'm on Twitter.
Damn. Yeah, burner phone?
No, nigga, I have no burner phones. And nigga, it's a private phone for my children and my other phone.
Oh, okay. All right, shit, nigga, my bad. Shit.
I have children, you know what I mean?
All right, I got you. I feel you, nigga.
You know how you want to turn some things off? You just don't want to hear from nobody because
yeah.
I got to give a shout out to my brother Ajmu in Philadelphia too. Shout out to Ajmu. We was having texting back and forth because honestly, your own people will burn you out. So it's reality. But let me help you out. They don't support shit. Okay, so Lakeith Stanfield is an actor. You know how you fight against so much and you know it's not real, but you doing it because you chasing money. Lakeith Stanfield was in a movie about Fred Hampton. Let me just pull his video up. Give me 1 second. Now I want you to pay attention to Ebro. And if you know anything about Ebro, him, give me 1 second. This guy right here, Ebro, you know him from the radio station, right? And his name Ebro, where is he from? Where's his background? Ebro, Hebrew, Ebri. It's a whole nother subject, B. Hebrew. Right? Understand him. So if I'm in a room with guys like this is the type of conversation that's going to go down. So pay attention to Lakeith Stanfield. Watch.
It's very dope to see that. Do you is that black consciousness? And
give me 1 second. Let me just wind it back from the beginning. Pay attention.
Someone who always is, you're always paying attention. You're dialed into the world.
Is that Tim Pool?
Now,
is there any one thing that you're most on right now that like you're thinking about the most? What's occupying Lakeith Stanfield's thoughts right now the most?
Oh man, I'm still trying to shake off this last movie I did with Shaka King, Daniel Kaluuya, about Fred Hampton, his life. And it's one of the things I've always wanted to work on, something like that for my people, and from where we come from and what we struggled through and how we got there. And the character I play is not in line with the things that I believe in and care about, which oftentimes that's what you want to get into to stretch yourself. But it's been technically very difficult for me, but I feel like for people it'll be a treat. I feel like there are more people that are I'll just say O'Neal-esque than people that are Fred Hampton-esque. So I want everybody to come out and watch it and hopefully
What's
identify.
the name of the film? I'm sorry, I missed it. What's the name?
It's untitled now, but it's a Fred Hampton project.
So you're on the other side of Fred Hampton in the film.
I am. I play an FBI agent that infiltrates and ends up supplying floor plans to the FBI to get him.
Were you not geared up at first when you saw the role? Were you not geared up to play an FBI agent in that case?
I saw the role and I told Shaka that when I read it, I was like, yo, this is a great script. I cried for like 5 hours and I was like, I can't wait to play Fred. And he was like, nah, actually.
Damn.
I was like, damn. Man, it took me a while to really get into it, but I like a challenge. I recognize it as that. And so took it on.
Yo, isn't it Fred Hampton was 21?
Yeah.
When the police broke in his home and shot him up.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about like activism in this country and revolution and everything, you think about Huey. Huey was 19 when he started.
Yeah.
Right. Are you happy with what you see young Black folks doing and the conversations that are happening in the mainstream? You as somebody that's been tapped in for a while.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I feel like, we survive and continue it pushing and everybody learning and expanding. And I'm happy to see it. We can only do what we do one at a time and try to make our strides to make ourselves better. By virtue of doing that, we make the whole collective better. So that's all we can do. Moors is I had a time during growing up where I went through a little kind of a shift in consciousness where I was like, I want to get back to roots and I want to get back to where I come from and my people and start studying on it. So Moors was one of the many civilizations that I came across, which was a beautiful manifestation a while ago of Black royalty and beauty. And so I wanted, if I was going to name my band anything, for it to have the spirit of ancient civilizations that were great. So Moors was the one I chose.
It's a lot of people don't know about the Moors when they, ruled Europe and built more universities and built, and educated that region of the world. Right. A lot of people don't know that story. So it's very dope to see that. Do you
I still don't think Hitler did anything wrong. That's all I'm saying.
He didn't.
Hitler didn't do anything wrong. That's all I'm saying.
Let me fall back for 1 second because everybody worried about the actors. This is the problem with so-called Black people. Everything I just explained, they go directly talk about actors, right? I didn't say nothing about it. Doesn't matter about your talent. If you a person that's here, that's not, you're not going to. Where's the Tyler Perry's doing movies on the Moors? Where's the Tyler Perry's and the Spike Lee's doing movies on white slaves? Where's they at? Think about it. But you keep talking about what they're getting. But because you scared to do it. You don't support the real people at all. Y'all get on his feet every day and you chat. You don't share the videos out. Think about it. But you're talking about actors. I don't give a damn if you was from outer space. I don't care. You should be asking Spike Lee, Tyler Perry, where's the movies about the Moors at? Where's the movies about white slavery? Think about it. Y'all don't get it? So stop typing, jump on the feed. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to put you on timeout. I keep telling y'all that. Jump on the feed. Okay? Because honestly, I don't care about your attitude. You don't care about mine. I don't care about yours. See how that works? So hit the link. If I got Europeans that's jumping on the feed and you sitting back hiding, then it's a problem. Let's go.
The Black Panther Party.
Let's go.
Good job, Rob. Let's go.
21 years old. 21. You grown as hell, scared to death.
1948, Chicago, Illinois.
Y'all should put money behind people that's going to do what they boxing. How about that part? Put money behind real people there.
He excelled in the classroom too. How supreme actions speak. That's when his passion speak. Racial injustices, poverty, slavery. He went to college, studied law, and joined the NAACP. A lot of bad things happen. People need to have answers. Why should he keep asking? So he joined the Black Panthers. Have a mission, no assistant. In fight, try to get born. Socialism, fight fire with war.
I know my enemy.
Plan.
European,
Why is understanding?
black people.
Oh man, the Black Messiah, Fred Hampton.
Niggas will set you up too, just like you did.
Man had a lot of heart. Some say a lot of nerve. The man had a lot of smart. The man with the $1 million words. Led by example. Righteous people want to follow. Make a special kind of mantle. Unite the gangs in Chicago. Made a march in peace. Become allies. Soldiers. Supervise with police. They brutalize and patrol us. We want to miss a lot of tricks. About law. Told him about politics. Told him what he knew about war. One races. One vision. The American activists began the Rainbow Coalition. Everybody thought Jackson did genocide, a global bliss, poetry like a vocal list. FBI's most wanted list, revolutionary social.
Your own people will do you dirty too, baby. Look what they did to Malcolm X.
He can't take it no longer. He getting bigger by the hour. Every day he getting stronger. The people give him more power. Intelligent, disciplined. He can organize confusion. He's militant, different. He can recognize illusions. Maybe overthrow the government. Protest, riots. Maybe even run for president. But who we want to keep quiet? Informants on the inside. He still seems unstoppable. But this is always how a leader die. Because they getting too powerful. The barrel of a gun crucified. He was only 21. Look at all the things he did in a short time. Imagine all the things he could have done. If he could speak from the grave, Fred Hampton to say this: you can kill a Black Panther, but the Panther still exists. This record is dedicated to the chairman, Fred Hampton.
Ooh, let me tell you what. So let me tell you about these two dudes that came on the feed, right? Y'all think that I care because they said the word nigga? They be trying to do certain stuff. I don't even know them, but they probably try to say nigga 1,000 times. But the beautiful thing about Sabir, you can try to ban this show, but I pay for StreamYard every month. So if they stop this on YouTube, believe me, I have it on StreamYard. See, it's a method to Sabir's madness. That's why I just let people keep talking. But you can get on the Breakfast Club and curse though, right? Y'all don't get it yet? Oh, they tapping into your emotions, baby. Let me help y'all out. I'm good at what I do. I'm real good at what I do. So if somebody thought they was getting over something, saying, well, he would say the nigga a couple of times, maybe they'll stop his show. Go ahead, stop it. It's saved on StreamYard. That's why you gotta have StreamYard. And I pay $100 a month. Don't nobody pay me for that. I can't even get $100 from y'all. So let's loosen up just a little bit before we move forward, y'all. So don't forget to hit the like button, smash the like button. Please hit the support button too, because this is the edutainment show.
To a fucking cotton processing place, and it was a.
Let's have some fun, babe.
Us to a fucking cotton processing place, and there was a big ass cotton field out in the middle of fucking Raymond, Alabama, in the south of Montgomery County. We went there, and me and 28 other little nigglets in Miss Harper's 3rd grade classroom, they took our asses out there in the middle of the fucking August heat and said, "Hey, y'all," they gave us bags and shit, like little cute little plastic bags. with a cotton puff person with a smile on his face, and they're like, "Hey, y'all go out there, have fun, pick as much cotton as you want." And so my stupid ass went. You know, I went. My mama signed off on it and didn't think about it, and I went to the fucking field trip. Out there in the field, just having a good old time. We were singing songs and shit in the middle of the motherfucking field, picking goddamn cotton in the middle of the fucking heat. And then, you know, I'm thinking, because it's a field trip, they told us you can pick as much as you want. Hey, you get to keep the fucking cotton. You can keep it. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to keep it. And we go to get back on the bus. They're like, all right, kids, turn your bags in. And they take our asses inside and took all the damn cotton that we had and then told us to get back on the fucking bus. So me being a little rebel, I took a handful of cotton, stuffed it in my pocket, and went home. Then my mama came when she was doing laundry the next night. She was like, "What the fuck is this cotton in your back pocket?" I was like, "Yeah. Where the hell did you get unprocessed raw cotton from?" Well, yesterday on that field trip, they took us to a cotton processing plant, and we got to pick cotton all day long. My mama came to the school, and I swear to God, that shit went down. She locked this woman in a room like, "How dare you jive ass motherfuckers take my kids and all these other ashy little Negroes to a fucking cotton field in the middle of the summer. You fucking soulless bitch." She fucking checked me out of school. I didn't go to school for 3 days behind that shit. She said, "I don't want to have to look at that bitch." They took us to a fucking cotton processing place, and there was a big ass cotton field out in the middle of fucking Raymond, Alabama, in the south of Montgomery County. We went there.
So this is the thing about our people. Y'all get on these feeds, and then you leave my feed, go to somebody's and cheerlead them up. Yeah, I'm telling. This is why the dude said one thing he did say. I didn't know anything about a fresh and fish, whatever the hell they call it. But this type of conversation, not a conscious black person want to have. I hear all these beautiful videos when I get off, and people say, "Yeah, but they said something. Bring Sabir Bey's name up." It don't. How many of y'all brought my name up on somebody's show when y'all was on there? Not once. You got to repeat it because you know they act like they don't see it. It's only one Sabir Bey, and you can actually Google me. So the thing is that this is a lot of work to this. All you got to do is sell somebody a pipe dream, talking about we indigenous, we're black people, foundationals, and the whole 9 yards. Niggas will jump on it like a hoe in heat, and they don't show you no proof or nothing. But you'll support them, can share them, and all of it, right? But yet, I get on his feet every day, and I teach you something, I show you something every day. I don't get that from people, B. I don't. But the one thing I can say with him, that dude, see, this is why you got to be cool, calm, and collective. So now what he would do, both of those dudes, they would share those videos out. Hey, yo, you should see this guy's show right here. But black folks say, "No, I don't want Sabir over here. Oh, I ain't going to bring his freaking name up. For what? Why would I pay him?" Brandy told me the other day, "No, them niggas ain't paying you. Don't go on their show." And that's true too. Karen would say the same thing. So I'm fine. If you put me on a show, you're gonna see how fun it really is. The same way I handle these dudes, it's the same way I handle our people. But the problem with our people, because y'all like to watch the Sonetta shows and whatever that other top copy shows and those crazy things, you niggas run to that. And they don't show you anything. They pull something offline though. That's for damn sure. And you'll rock with it. So I know this industry. I've been out here for a long time. I know why certain people is not in certain positions. I had conversations with Spike Lee. I know why they're not going to talk about these things. No European is going to back their slavery. They're not. But we believe people who sit up here, right, and sell you pipe dreams. You know, I have a book also. I didn't send this to you, Jarrell. I didn't send this to nobody because I said I'm going to stop giving books out. This book right here, I found this in Harvard University. That book right there. And I'm gonna show you what it is, right? I'm gonna show you the one I was reading when I was in Harvard. This is Henry Louis Gates' book, right? But let me show you what was inside Harvard. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull this one up. And I found this, and it was blowing my mind about what I saw inside this book. This is the one I was reading in Harvard. This ain't Henry Louis Gates' book, though. This is the one that's the one I have. But this is the one I had right here, too. Yeah, bear with me. This is me in Harvard. Right? I said, wait a minute. What's inside this book? I sat in the law library in Harvard. And I said, why are we not talking about free blacks. All we hearing is slavery. So let me just show you what's inside this book. This takes time, people, to travel, to get hotels. And I can't even call nobody and say, yo, man, could you spot me a hotel? Nigga, why would I do that? I got bills. We all got bills. We all got the problems, but y'all don't really want it. You think I'm supposed to do it, then I got to be begging you. No, I don't beg anything. Do your part if you on this feed. Free blacks. Really? The roots of African American identity. That's inside that book. Kind of crazy, right? This is me at Harvard University. Let's go down to another one. I'm sitting inside Harvard. And there's a lot of stuff I found when I was in Harvard. The document on the Moor that was a slave at Harvard. All of it. But you don't hear Roland Martin talk about that. No. Here it is again. Slavery. Let's blow this one up. Let's go down a little further. If I can move this down. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it talks about the white servitude and black slavery in Barbados. Really? I don't think they telling you this on the Foundation of Black America or Top Cat or any of these cats. I don't think any of them showing y'all that. But you believe them when they put stuff off online. And then on top of that, they have it limited that you got to donate in order for you to leave a comment. I don't do stuff like that. So y'all can donate to me. Go ahead. Don't talk about it, be about it. It's just a click away. It's very easy to click. So when I'm here, I started pulling on, and it's more stuff that is, I'm not going to pull up everything on here because I don't get, I wait for my Patreon to get together. So the weird part is, as I'm sitting here trying to pull all this stuff together to make it make sense, and Negroes will sit back and watch your videos, but never say, yo, you should bring Sabir over here so he can explain what he's talking about. What does he mean? But if that's all I got to do is put something up on Wikipedia, we good. Race relations, slave trade. Look, the volumes of North America slave carrying trade from Africa, 1761. Right? But give me 1 second. Let me pull this up. Where am I at? People must think I got a private jet or something like that. I'm just moving around like that. No, I'm in dead to winters when I be doing this type of stuff. In the dead of winter. Well, I got children. I can't do it. I got children too. What's your think? I don't have them. That's in, look. You know the weird part about this? When I was in Boston, this was in Boston. Y'all can look at it. I was walking around at nighttime. I was freezing as hell. I couldn't believe niggas were still selling crack. I swear to God, right down the street. I said, nigga, if I was a cop, you would have been caught. As I told my boy, I was walking with him that night. I'm walking around Boston. And I said, do niggas still sell crack? So I would be in Harvard like every day when I was down there. But I was walking down there and I was like, damn, niggas still sell crack. Y'all can look that up. You think I'm lying. Geneva, Four Corners. So I'm in all of these places, right? Meeting these people where they at and having conversation with them. While you sit back and have people just tell you stuff and don't show you anything. So when I move people, I don't have money like that, but I do what I do. Well, if you think I'm talking bad about scholars, you should come on my feed and you should man up like the Europeans did. If you think I'm talking about black scholars, you should come on my feed or I'm going to block you because I know who you are. This is the 16th Street Baptist Church. That's in Alabama. That's 16th Street Baptist Church. Let's move forward. If you don't like I'm talking about your favorite scholar, then you should jump on the feed or get your scholars over here. 16th Street.
Well, what you could do, Brother Sabir, is charge $500 for a date and put it as a donation towards your.
I'm done. I'm done. She said $500 for a date. I don't hold myself out like that.
You know who said that though, right?
Yeah, Umar did.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? You are done. Because that's the lowest.
He's not done.
I know. That's the name of the game now. Pay up. So basically, you're pimping yourself out so you could what?
What you think that what you call me is? What's that thing? What's that thing they got out? What's the other app they got out?
Oh,
You
the
know what-
T or something like that?
No, it's another one. It's called. You know what? Who knows that app? It's another app that's out here. It's called
Will you pop the balloon or something like that?
No, it's an
Oh.
app. It's called
The Threads.
No, it's a
Dang, dating app. I'm out of the loop with that one. I don't know what.
No, it's out when it come up. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. It's
Oh,
an app.
okay.
Oh my god. Anything it's about porn.
Oh,
stuff,
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. That's what it is. OnlyFans.
Yeah.
That nigga right. That stuff right. I see nigga. I should get some OnlyFans and have my drawers on that mug.
Yeah.
Listen.
No.
He said he gonna eat $500 worth of food on that date. Talking about Umar Johnson.
Right. That part, like, so we feeding you and you're taking our money and we're not getting nothing out of it, but saying we had lunch with you.
You know, and this is the crazy part. I can't even get $500 for this. How about
Right.
somebody drop me $500? I need $500
That's
right
what I'm
now.
saying. You're gonna have to say that then, brother Samir.
Hey, I need it. They can go. Somebody can drop it in my Zelle, PayPal, Apple Pay. Shoot.
You
So
must
this
be
is-
talking about the Comedic app.
No, they already said it. So this is in Alabama, right there. That's in Alabama. All this is in Alabama. I'm sitting here like, but you wouldn't pay me $500, but I come to here, do the work, come here, and you still won't. All of you on here right now, how many of y'all want to drop 100 or 200? Oh, I ain't got it right now, brother. I'm such and such. I'm tired of Negroes and their excuses, B. I really am. That's in Alabama. All of this is in Alabama. And I'm sitting here like, what the hell a child want to see this for? What do a child want to see this for? Like, I had to tell the teacher when I was down there, sis, right here. I told the teacher, why would you allow the children to walk through these dogs right there?
Yeah, that's scary.
Why would you? Do you understand let me tell you something, sis. It made me think. It's another one too when they was nailing down. Give me one second. Let me see if I can find that one too. Here it is. This is another one. It made me think of this, and this is how numb we truly are to really what's going on, because niggas are scared to death. You are a scary Negro, and that's what the Bible made you. Scary. This is out there too. I said this cannot be real. They are not really doing that. They was taking them past here. This is in Alabama. They was walking them past all this. I said, wait a minute, god damn, ain't that some stuff? This is why you're not going to see a movie on anything pertaining to a slave that was white. But you listen to dudes like this, the butt kisses. Here you go. Here's the butt kisses right here. The Roland Martins and the Dr. Greg Carrs. You ain't never hear Dr. Greg Carr talk about no history, right? He ain't talk about no Moors. Let's go to Dr. Greg. Watch this. Just pay attention to the emotionalism of this.
Understand that what is on the ballot is they could wipe out with one goddamn ruling more than 30 black congressional seats.
I'm gonna shake my head. You right.
That means right now the Congressional Black Caucus is the largest caucus in the United States Congress, and this Supreme Court could literally wipe out half of the damn Congressional Black Caucus. So don't tell me you're being too emotional. Don't tell me it doesn't matter. Right now, they're looking to wipe out Congressman Cleaver in Missouri. They're looking to wipe out Congresswoman Sykes in Ohio.
So what?
They've already wiped out a black seat in Florida. I've told y'all repeatedly that they want to defund Black America. They want to take everything economically, everything politically, academics, business. They want Jim Crow 2.0 to return. And what you had better understand is read a goddamn history book. Because this is exactly what happened after the 1875 decision. This is exactly what happened after Plessy versus Ferguson.
Let me explain this to y'all. See, this is the emotional talk. Let me explain to y'all these things.
Oh boy.
That's emotional, right? So the Plessy versus Ferguson thing. Let me explain this to y'all. The Plessy versus Ferguson, just in case y'all don't know, is separate but equal. That's what that case was about. It's a discrimination case. That's a civil rights case. Discriminatory case, right? But no two things in life are equal. That's the crazy part. See how that works? See, Martin Roland Martin, I'm trying to sound smart to y'all. Most of them in the Masonic Lodge. I don't know if you know that or not. So Dr. Greg Carr teaches at Howard University. I don't know if you know that either. But you never talk about the Moors in Howard University. Let me know. This is not equal to this. If I drop them into nature, they're going to both hit the ground at the same time. This is not equal to this, right? So when the whole case, the Plessy versus Ferguson case, you also look up the Plessy versus Ferguson case. But why don't he read the Dred Scott case? Why he never brought that up? I got the Dred Scott case. Why he never brought up the Dred Scott case? Let me tell you what black folks are saying. Well, the Dred Scott case overturned the 14th Amendment, and the 14th Amendment overturned the Dred Scott case. No, it did not. Tell Roland Martin, right, to have a conversation with Sabir on that Dred Scott case. Let me pull it up for y'all. Ask Roland Martin, right, or any of them, because I know they're watching, just like the European boys that y'all upset about. At least they sharing the videos out to those channels. These niggas say, I don't want to look at it. Because you know why they don't want to look at the channel? Because it's the truth. That's why they don't want to look at it. 1 second. They don't want to look at it because it's the truth. And one thing I can tell you about black folks, your conditioning is real. So that's the Dred Scott case. If you want to get it, please holler at me. Now I'm going to show you something. So ask Roland Martin.
I was trying to ask a question, but I'm going to let him rock.
Say that again. I'm taking
question, but go ahead, handle your business.
I'm taking donations for questions, brother. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just being real with y'all. So everybody else can do it. I'm doing it too. Okay, so because y'all questions lead into something totally different. Okay, so I take questions. I take donations for questions. Okay, if y'all mad, don't ever come to my feed. I'm fine. I'm just being real with y'all, and I gotta be this way because me asking people to support it, y'all don't. You say you would, but you won't. But you give me 1,000 excuses. I got 1,000 excuses too. I can say that. I have children.
That's why I said I'm gonna just let you rock.
Okay. So how about purchasing the Dred Scott case? Because if you really read the Dred Scott case, now I don't mind people asking me, but when you ask the question, they go on and on and on. You can ask the question. I was just joking, but in 1,000 questions you can ask me.
It was just one question, but
okay. So this is the Dred Scott case, which is the lawyer's edition. This is just my copy I keep with me. Right? So this is the Dred Scott case right here. You want it? Email me. The wild part about this, I was in DC and I saw the book down there also for $1,000, $3,000. Give me 1 second. The book was $3,000. Bear with me. So you think that they don't know what I'm talking about? They know. Not even your conscious people want to have this conversation. Look at that, $3 grand. That was in DC when I was there. $3,000. So you think I just have these books just to have the books? No, I read everything that I have. That's why I can go head to head with whoever. So let me show you the book itself. Bear with me. You always have to be prepared. Always be prepared. Okay? So this is the book. 534 pages. $534. So ask Roland Martin why he had that conversation. So let me show you. And why would I listen to a guy like Roland Martin when he's doing stuff like this? Give me 1 second. Y'all gonna get mad at me in a minute. Watch this. Why would I listen to Roly Poly when he's like this? Give me 1 minute. Somebody help me out. Somebody call 911. Hold up. Tell me why. Why would I listen to Roland Martin? Make it make sense. Why would I listen to him? You know he's a Mason too. You know they all in the lodge too, right? They part of the fraternity, man. I don't know what them niggas was doing. She said this pic never gets old.
Dang. That looks like a pic where who was it? Puffy and Meek Mills. That's just the older version of them with Puffy in the
Why would I listen to these dudes, man? Come on, family. Y'all don't realize what's up underneath my up my sleeve, brother. Listen. You have no freaking idea of these dudes. You don't know that these niggas are already like they're there now. What you would see with me, let me help y'all out. This is what you would see with me. How about this part? What they gonna pull up? Sabir in a strip club? Nope. Maybe you'll pull up Sabir like this with his son walking into a law library. How about that part? You'll catch Sabir walking in Emory Law Library with his son. How about that part? That's Emory in Atlanta. Oh, let's find this one too. Maybe you'll catch Sabir in Canada's law library. Just bear with me. How about this part? Hold up. Maybe you'll catch me in this one. Look that one up. Jackman Law Building. Tell me where that's located at. That's in Canada, people. Toronto. I'm in every law library there is, B. But you don't want to share this type of information out. Because you know why? You know why? Because you don't want Sabir to be there. And this is why I said, seek knowledge, seek respect, not attention. That's in Canada. So every law library I have ever been in, from Jenkins Law Library, I told you I was going to do something in Philly, but I didn't get enough people to get behind me. Really, nobody really got behind me. Only one person looked out. It was brother Ajmu. And I told him because my son's birthday is next week. Ibn's birthday is next weekend. And my brother Dre. So I said I would do something in Philadelphia. Nobody said, yo, I got a couple hundred, brother. Let's make it happen. I was talking to Taj. And I told Taj, brother Taj, when I get to Philly, we're going to do something. He said, let me know. Give me heads up the day before. Would you think somebody reached out to me? Nope. That's why I'm not going to be taking. I don't have to take nobody's questions at all. I don't make up excuses for what I do. I just get up here and I do what I do for people. It don't ask for much. That's me in Emory Law Library. So when I was in there, I was digging up all this stuff. I said, okay, it's starting to make sense. And that's why I found all these books. But then it took me back to the movie 12 Years a Slave. Have you ever read that book, sis? 12 Years a Slave?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God, y'all got, I know y'all, they got Kindles
When
and
the
stuff
movie
out.
first came out, I had it, but I ain't never read the book. But I had the book.
Read the book.
I wanted to tell a story about slavery, and I wanted to find an interesting angle into the narrative. And I thought about a free man, a man who has a family who's kidnapped into slavery. And the reason why I took this angle is I wanted that person to be everyone in the audience. And as I was thinking about the idea, my wife found this book called 12 Years a Slave, and there it was.
I found the book.
Solomon Northup is my name.
He said, I found the book. That's what I can do in my head. I found the book.
Solomon Northup was a free black man in Saratoga, New York, in the middle of the 19th century.
And he's a musician, and he's in a place where he has a sense of equality.
Mr. Northup, I have two gentlemen whose acquaintance you should make.
And in 1841, he was lured by two sort of showmen with the prospect of earning some money by playing music for their shows.
We could give you $1 for each day's services and $3 for every night played at our performances.
Solomon agrees to go and play with these two guys. When they get to Washington, they have a sort of celebratory dinner. He feels very ill, goes, and he wakes up chained in a dungeon.
Well, boy, how you feel now?
And that's the beginning of what happens to him.
You ain't a free man. You're nothing but a Georgia runaway. Come on, move it.
He shipped to South to New Orleans, and his reaction.
So let me explain this to y'all. When you read the book, yes, and I don't do them for free. I do interviews, but not for free. My sister tell you that. Yes, if you got a fee, I'll do your interview. Brandy's, she'll tell you the story. Karen will tell you the story too. So yeah, if you want to ask me, yeah, you got a budget, let's make it happen. If you're not a Vlad show or a Breakfast Club type shows, I mean, why should I come on your platform? Just to bring people to you and entertain you. But if you have something that you would like to donate, like 5 to 1,000, yeah, I do it for an hour. No problem. Okay. So let me tell you the story behind this. if you watch the movie. This is Negroes in the football and basketball. You want this? Here, we want to give you everything you want, right? And not realizing you'll wake up as a slave. Pay attention to what's going on. So he was free, right? Didn't they say he was free? So when you watch the movie, that's so back then they was free. Wait a minute. You had free slaves back then, but nobody talks about that. But guess what? Read the book. Now I'm gonna see if I can bring this full circle. 12 years of going to school, 12 years of brainwashing.
Wow. Yep.
If he was free, you can't be a free slave. He was free, right? And when they came to get him, that nigga ran. He said, "F that, you're gonna watch the movie." I don't know if y'all saw it. He left the girl, he hugged her. I gotta go, nigga. I'm free. That's our people. We'll leave a nigga. As soon as the master say it, we'll leave. Everybody not like that, Sabir. That's what y'all probably thinking. No, but the majority of y'all are like that. And you are watching this video right now. So let's see if I can go
there was a TV show a couple of years back with Jonae Monet or something like that. She's an actor, singer. And it was called a show, I think it was called Antebellum. And they did something similar where they put the pretenses that she was like at a party and I think she got roofied as well. And then they took them back to Georgia, but it was modern time. She had her cell phone, she had everything with her. And then they stripped her down and put her into the slave clothes. And basically she's doing something similar to what this guy's, with the movie.
But that was a real story. That was a real story though, right there.
Oh, but was it?
You didn't know 12 years that was real.
No, I'm talking about the show, not the 12 years, but the show. But yeah, I can definitely believe that.
Oh, I'm gonna show you how this works right now. That's why they have to keep y'all busy. You ain't thinking about nothing. They're not worried about you. This is why I said Europeans is never going to do a movie on slavery. Let me show you something. Look at this book right here. Give me one second. Let me see if I can blow it up a little bit more. Look. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can move it up just a little bit. Give me 1 second. And it talks about the punishment of white slaves. Punishment of white slaves. Wait a minute. And guess who was enslaving them? The damn Moors. Watch this. I'm going to help y'all out.
Yeah,
it was the Moors.
I'll say that earlier. But
Moors were doing it.
Yep.
So let me show you
another. He founded the first 13 colonies.
So let's go here for a second. Let's go where it says in the book. Give me 1 second, and I'm gonna show you the book where it's coming from. Just bear with me. And it says, "Please keep us away from those Moors." Watch this.
Yes, I think it's in J.A. Rogers' book. Is it?
No, this ain't J.A. Rogers' book.
No, I was here, but I just heard this too, that they didn't want to be beat by the black slave owners. They said they did them worse than the white.
So what happened? This is what Roland Martin keep away from. I'm trying to scroll this thing up, man. Why is my fingers not doing this? Give me 1 second. It's on the side.
I'm charging $500 a question.
I'm not asking $500. I just threw that out there, brother. And I just threw it out there. You could take it personal all you want. I ain't asked. I said you can ask a question.
I didn't say taking it personal.
I said what I'm saying to you, and I need you to listen to remove your emotions. I said, what you look for? I said, did you donate anything? That's all I just said. And I ain't talking about
talking with emotion. I was just saying.
Okay, I got it. But we're not going to make it about you and I right now. Okay, stay focused. That's all I asked.
I wasn't making it about you and I.
Okay, so I didn't say I was charging people for no
Just keep rocking. I'm listening.
Okay, so all I said is that every time I'm on here, I can be on here for God knows how long. What did you help with? That's all I said. It's not rocket science. That's all I'm saying. So here it goes, sister, right here. And it tell you about the Moors. That's what they were doing. So the Moors was doing all this to them. So they know the history more than we know the history. And what we do is sit back and say, And this is the thing, and I want y'all to follow me. And I don't care if you take bits and pieces from what I'm saying, but at least give the credit where the credit is due at. That's how things get out the right way. Okay? The right way. And this is why my elder in Philadelphia was saying he's just tired of he's tired. And I'm tired of dealing with our people. Sometimes you just want to fall back and let this stuff fall where they may. So when you put this puzzle together, because this is not easy to do, people. Why don't you stop, Sabir? No, somebody has to do it. What, I got to come up with a scam? No, somebody has to do it. Y'all wait for the white man to say, I'll put the money behind him. But this is the book that it come from. It had nothing to do with a slave community. Slave community. So if you want to go, we can talk about Irish. You can Google the Irish slave girl or go get the German slave girl. Go get them. Get the German slave girl. Go get and find out what we did to each other. What we did to each other.
Bro.
So, yeah. Okay. So, the majority of the books.
Brother Sabir, just to cut your wisdom really quickly. I'm reading Nature Knows No Color Lines, right, by J.A. Rogers. And I was on the train the other day, and I was reading a part that you just mentioned where, so it says here, the Spaniards on page 21, it says, the Spaniards treated the black-skinned Indians of the West Indies very cruelly, but this was not so much white imperialism as it was the Christian imperialism, and that the Indians were ungodly heathen. And it goes on to say that they would rather be treated by the white slave owners because that the Moors was treating them worse.
Exactly, because this is the thing. Slavery was not a bad thing. It wasn't.
No, it's economics.
It was
economics. That's what people have to realize.
And that's what everybody suffered that. But what it is with our people, we took it to the extreme. I mean, and we are more enslaved today with this information today, with people with degrees that think they're better than somebody else. We are more enslaved. Look at all of these bougie Negroes, these people in these universities that don't want to have this conversation. They're the ones that's putting you there. But if you study history, right here, the first slaves held in the United States were not black; they were white.
Yep, Slavics.
Okay, it ain't saying Slavic, it's just saying that. In 1670, Virginia passed a law forbidding Negro from buying white people. This was 51 years after the Negro had arrived in chains. The same law was repeated in 1748. Free Negroes brought white people in such numbers in Louisiana that the state made a similar law in 1818. So you tell me, why aren't they telling people this? Why aren't the people that you watch on social media? This is the type of conversation that Vlad and them don't want to have.
I was saying that the other day. They didn't want to hear what I gotta say because I'm right here in Louisiana, and what I discovered is it's really hectic.
Because they paid off.
You have to understand, people, it's so much to this. And honestly, every day that I wake up, I want to walk away from this stuff. Every day. And it's the same people that come and asking the same question on this platform and not saying, brother, what can I do to make this better? To make it get out there? How can I support it? How can I make it happen? And I say this, people, because all of these things that I'm dealing with my children, that's my first priority. Everything that I've been trying to say, let's make this stuff work. You see me in every state, every country, and I'm like, and you think I'm bitching? No, it costs to do these things. It really costs. So I'm not going to be like Taj, or Dr. Ben, and somebody got to, be pitching. I got a lot of stuff that y'all can purchase. Purchase some books I got. Purchase some classes I got. That's all. It's very simple. You ain't got to talk. You ain't got to do nothing. When I want something, I go to what? Amazon, right? I'm going to buy it when I see it. That's what it is, right? I'm not going to sit back and say, well, I'm going to figure it out. Get the books.
The part of the paragraph you just read about Louisiana, they got a place called Oaklawn Manor. And when I dug into the history of that, that was originally owned by blacks. And they was so-called Indian slaves and white slaves.
There you go right there. Now, this is a real true story. That right here is called The Prince Among Slaves, Abdul Rahman. His documentary is on YouTube. That's why y'all seen no one to talk to nobody. He did the narration in it. But if you read the book, you will get a gist of the book. But in the movie, it don't talk about him being a Moor.
That's what I'll be telling people. The books and the movies is totally different. You got to read the books.
When you get into it, I was in I was in DC. I'm in Philadelphia. I can walk you through the whole history. I'm not telling you anything. I'm showing you where I've been. Here's his. I was in Georgetown University. Georgetown. Okay. Where this man, which I told y'all in Philadelphia, what you wait for me to go back so y'all can all see it for free? That's what you
Hey,
wait
Mom,
for?
let me get some water.
So
Go ahead.
this is, let me see something real quick. That's the University of Georgetown. That's the mosque that's in Georgetown. It's built near his school. I mean, where his house was at. We don't know about him. We don't know about that man. But you telling me about slavery and antebellum and all this other crazy stuff. Okay. But read the book. This is what I took with me when I went down there. He was a Fulani slave. Fulani. But if you don't know anything about Islam, what happens? You're not, because you was beat into Christianity. And a lot of y'all still have that Christian mindset. Okay?
He looks like Yasin Bey.
We do. You look just like. Oh, you got to see his painting though. You really got to see the painting in the Philadelphia Art Museum. It's, yo, that joint is crazy.
But you're saying Christianity. What about Ethiopia? They Christians too.
And we're not talking about that. We know this. That's a whole nother subject. But anybody knows I know. That's not what we talking about. We talking about modern Christianity. They know exactly what I just said. Modern Christianity. So, the first slaves in the United States, right, was Europeans. And then they also took slaves, Moors, that was in Spain, which I was at, because Spain wasn't Spain until 1492. Spain was not Spain until 1492. They were also Arabs in Al-Andalus. That's what it was called. In parts of Spain, the Arabs of Al-Andalus was the first to be enslaved and taken to America. If you've never been to these places, please stop and stop trying to talk about, the history about the Moors. We have been selling each other back and forth, and it never stopped. It never stopped. Period. And I'm really tired of keep repeating myself, because you can go back and watch all my videos and try your damnness to critique it when I'm cross-referencing everything. Everything I'm cross-referencing. And I don't mean to be smart, but I'm tired of people who are sitting on these feeds, and then as soon as I get off of here, you're gonna jump to somebody's feed and, oh yeah, but I heard we was indigenous to this land. We're indigenous to the planet. To the planet. The whole earth is my turf. So let me go a little further. I'm showing you stuff that your black conscious people like Sanet and them don't want to bring up. This is the Mandine Charter. This is Sundiata Keita. So before the Europeans started taking us from different places, we were already fighting each other. So let me explain this to you. When you see a group of people fighting one another, one is going to arm somebody who has finances. It's just like right now. They're going to give the people the platforms, right? They're going to give the people those platforms because you're doing the bidding. And that's what Vlad is doing right now. That's why Vlad had Tariq Nasheed and he had Lord Jamal on there talking about Umar Johnson. Y'all don't get it yet? You still watching Lindsay and ain't see that low hand yet? You still watching Lindsay and ain't see that low hand? Vlad would never have this conversation with me. Nor will Roland Martin have this conversation with me. But we can argue back and forth with each other. Think about it. Think about what I just said. Let's move forward. So let's move over here so you can see what we were doing. That's in 1236, long before the Atlantic slave trade. And I'll show you this. Hunger is not a good thing. Slavery is not a good thing either. Then it goes down here and says, war should never destroy villages, right? Destroy villages to capture slaves. Why aren't your black scholars talking about this? You know why? Because they're all part of that problem and they are hypocrites. Period.
Yep, and they all running like a pack.
So I'm not down. Oh yeah, brother, because we're black people, brother. Niggas, black people are hypocrites too. And they could be slave and they could be slimy also. That's why I handle anybody, because everybody suffered slavery. Everyone. These people that look like you and I, they're the problem. Let me see if I can find my book. I'm gonna give you 2 books, and actually I have the books anyway. But read the Kuma Malinke, read the Mandine World, and when you read them, you'll understand them. Okay. So we did it to each other. It wasn't against the law to have slaves, B. You can do what you want to do. And if you watch the movie 12 Years a Slave, he said it. I could do what I want to do to my slaves. If you're black, they could do what they want to do to their slaves. You're a property. The 14th Amendment made you a citizen, right? That's what they say, right? 14th Amendment made me a citizen. And that's what they tell y'all? Yeah. They said it, right? But bear with me. Let's go a little further. I got a couple more things before I get off there and call my children. Let's pull this one up. Again, let's ask these Europeans, where's the movies at on white slavery? You see that one right there, sis? What book would that be right there? Looky here. Who they talking about right here? What? The Tartars, the Russians. Look, Greek, Moorish, Ethiopian descent, Viking slavers with Jewish and Syrian members from Asia Minor. If you got a minor, you got to have a major somewhere. Of these Tartar slaves, westward from Russia, Poland, Germany, the Gauls, North African slaves. Come on, somebody talk to me for a minute. See, this is the type of information they don't tell y'all. Everybody suffered slavery. Everybody went through slavery. But they have to tap into your emotions and make it.
My backstream yard kicked me out.
They did it so bad, brother. Here you go.
And they want to keep us at the antebellum slave.
There you go.
Trade and not go further back. It's always, I've noticed that for the past couple of years, like they want to keep you right there in the South. And it's like, you know what? There was Negro slaveholders down there too, all up and down the Eastern Seaboard.
Yes.
Like, we can't be in our feelings about that. Oh, but they was chattel. That's the difference between chattel and indentured. Slavery is servitude is servitude.
Nigga, if you working for somebody, that's servitude.
Basically,
you serving somebody.
Facts.
You're serving someone. Period.
But what's crazy to me, man, some Africans, like my nurses, they never heard of the African slave trade. And they're from places like Ghana, Senegal, you know what I'm saying, the West Coast.
We know Tariq Nasheed, Marcus Thomas, Jason Black, Professor Black, Truth are the same. Yeah, what it is with them cats. It is what it is. I don't care. They'll share it to all of them. I'll take on the whole 20 of them.
Oh, yeah. Professor Truth is not trying to hear that.
Well, they can go bring it. Y'all should share the videos to you. Y'all should flood it to them. How about that part? This guy here.
Blocked. I'm blocked over there.
Yeah, they're going to block you. See, I don't block people.
Me too. You too. Hey.
I don't block people for telling the truth. But this guy right here, guess where I saw this at? Do anybody even know who this man is right here?
No, I don't.
Let me show you who this is. I was walking through Harvard in their study hall. Walking through Harvard. You never heard them bring him up on Black History Month, right? As I'm walking through the hall in Harvard study law, and I had to back up. I said, hold up, a free nigga. That's what I said, a free nigga. Knew his name right there. Why don't they bring him up? George Lewis Ruffin. They never brought this man up. Really? Why is he in Harvard University? Think about it. Born of parents in Boston, right? Ruffin moved to Boston 1853. By 1859, opened a barbershop. Wait a minute. I thought they were slaves back then. How could they open that up?
Yeah, it was a lot of you know what I'm saying, free black talented people back in them days, but they don't want to read.
Carter G. Woodson got a book called Free Negroes Are Owners of Slaves.
Yep.
Yep.
But you don't hear them talking about it. Why would they? And they like I said, they love to play the victim role. They love to play that victim role. The victim role is good for black people.
Yep, my mama just said that.
But let me show you what I found in Harvard. You ready? I'm almost finished. When I was in Harvard University, right? I keep showing you all this stuff. There's 134 pages. I was in Harvard when I was there. Let me see if I can scroll down here. where
If it wasn't for the slaves, there wouldn't even be a Harvard.
So why don't we have the smart guys like Roland Martin and Dr. Greg Carr bring this up? Y'all should question these people. And if they want to test my credentials, tell them to sit me in the room with them. If they want to test my
Of
credentials.
course, the one I told him ain't no such thing as a HBCU. You're like, yes, it is. I'm like, do you even know who founded these HBCUs?
Here you go, right here. Slavery at Harvard.
Yep.
The Moor. So
Don't they got a
ask-
statue of him there?
No, go ask Dr. Greg Carr, Roland Martins, the Boyce Watkins. Go ask them why didn't they have this, and why didn't you reach out to Sabir when he got the documents? I got mad documents that I'm not even sharing with y'all. Why should I? Not right now, but if you're close to me, you'll definitely get that. You'll get it if you're close with me. So those documents, if you want them, you can actually email me. I told y'all to get this book called Africa versus America. What, y'all still slipping on it? You're still sleeping on the Africa versus America? Before we close out, let's go back here for a minute. Before we close out. Even this guy.
¿Sabías que la EB2 por interés nacional se ha vuelto la visa más popular para inmigrar legalmente?
But right in the
I hate
heart
commercials.
of this new African Renaissance.
I got a call one night. I was driving. I got a call from Sabir Bey. And Sabir Bey told me that Sabir Bey is a scholar in the Moorish tradition.
Let's rewind that back.
I had met Sabir in the 90s.
Let me see what
He and another.
A lot of your stuff and put it up on YouTube. However, what they put up on YouTube is what Tyreek saw. And Tyreek said, let me call Kaba when he started to do Hidden Colors. And then it just began to have a snowball effect. Walk us through your journey, brother, from the time that you started this to where you are now with Amadeus, with this video streaming.
Notice he never said Sabir.
And
Right here.
being really on the cusp, but right in the heart of this new African Renaissance.
I got a call one night. I was driving. I got a call from Sabir Bey. And Sabir Bey told me that Sabir Bey is a scholar, particularly in the Moorish tradition. I had met Sabir in the 90s. He and another brother, Noah, had brought me out to Philadelphia to do some work. And I did a presentation. That's where I first met Sabir. Through the years, Sabir and I have spoken, going back and forth. Sabir Bey called me up and said, yo, there's a brother that's doing a documentary, and he's interested in you being a part of it. And I said, okay. And he said his name is Amadeus. And well, he actually told me his real name, you know, the name I went by before Amadeus Christ. And so I said, sure, well, why don't we, you know, tell him to call me. And what happened was he said, I'll do one better. Let's do a conference call. So we did a conference call. Amadeus was on the line. We started talking. And then all of a sudden the line broke, got disconnected. Next thing I know, Amadeus was calling me personally.
So people, don't think I'm against anything and anybody. And don't ever think that you can get on this feed and try to play me and think that I'm a fall for it. So I want y'all to see how I handle things under pressure with those dudes, those cats. So let me say this before we go. I hope y'all share this out. If they block the YouTube, don't worry about it. It's saved on StreamYard. I got 3 channels before 1492. Okay. Sabir Bey's channel. Where's my other one at? Oh, somewhere around here. Sabir, subscribe to all the channels. Sabir Bey, Sabir to get to Bey, and before 1492. And I told y'all before, you better get this book called Africa versus America. If you really want to know the history, Africa versus America. The Spanish version of this book is $425. It's not even available anymore. $425 for the Spanish version. This is the English version. So if you want to shut somebody down, either y'all contact me or buy the books and try to defend it yourself. Okay? And then look crazy like they do on TikTok. Because they make these Moors like they crazy on TikTok, sister. Hey, Fox.
I believe it.
Yo, it's these Moors be so desperate. So my email is right there, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com. I gotta put this stuff up again. Remember, slavery was everywhere, B. Everywhere.
And it wasn't just melanated people.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't just melanated people. So if y'all really about the business, then you can share the videos out and tell them to holler at your boy. And please, people, don't expect me to be doing nothing for free, because you ain't doing nothing for free either. Okay? Maybe I should do that $500 dinner deal, huh? $500 dinner deal.
Do you
So
do
listen,
payment plans, Brother Sabir?
but I'm not gonna beat up Umar Johnson. It is what it is, man. That's why you ain't saying it. But Vlad is paying people to do that. So y'all can take it to Vlad, take it to whoever. I think y'all reach out to me. My email is right there. I think y'all on Instagram, X. Share the books. Share it out. But I do got to get myself together. Thank you.
Cool.
Appreciate y'all. Gotta go.
Let me tell you the truth, though. I like to read a lot. Books be uplifting me. Words help you see a lot. This book was a gift to me. Chuck D presents this day in rap and hip-hop history. It's a reference book. It puts important dates in a list for me. Jamel Shabazz, A Time Before Crack. A photographic history of hip-hop from way, way back. His Martha Cooper's hip-hop files, Charlie Ahern, Wild Style, and 50 Cent's 50th Law. I used to read this to my child. Sometimes I look at my library and I smile, because if I can't find it on the shelf, I know it's there in my file. Meanwhile, there's other books with other hooks and outlooks. I like to cook, so I read about cooks. I can't live without books. I like books, I recite books, I even write books a lot. Science of rap, ruminations, gospel of hip-hop. But let me spit a quick list, a book list that's really short. The first book that you should get is really a passport. Travel, that's key, but the books can unlock it. Unlock your mind by reading lines of new topics. Place your optics on books of real black knowledge, beginning with Carter G. Woodson. I'm paying homage. His book, Miseducation of the Negro, is essential for freeing your mind from the slavery that's mental. Turn up this instrumental. You ain't dealing with an amateur. I'm reading Walter Rodney, How Europe Undeveloped Africa. That's the man to thank, hard rank. Let's look at the birth of Black America by Andrew Frank. Take that to the bank. Let me rock again, hip hop again. Check out Africa, mother of Western civilization by Joseph Ben Yakinen. Check out Black Man of the Nile again by Joseph Yakinen. Civilization or Barbarism by Schenck and Tajop, and then Black Indians by William Loring Cass. Take it back. Anything by Dr. Cornel West, you need to go get that. Michael Eric Dyson, all his books, go through all of that. Henry Louis Gates, PBS, show support for that. I'm like Banner, go with the Almanac. Books, I got the tallest stack. The Brooklyn Public Library, yeah, that's where I started at. I read up everything. Every book that I can see. While these others went to college, I got my knowledge for free. Philosophy, theology, Michael Eric Dyson, all his books, go through all of that. Henry Louis Gates, PBS, show support for that. I'm like Banner, go with the Almanac. Books, I got the tallest stack. The Brooklyn Public Library, yeah, that's where I started at. I read up everything. Every book that I can see. While these others went to college, I got my knowledge for free. Philosophy, theology, paleoanthropology, mythology, economy. I study these subjects entirely for free. It was free. You got to see me. It was free.
Veronica, what up, Veronica?
Said see. It was free. You got to see. Good things in life for free. Don't